So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Running out of time in the pocket. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, with no chance at all. With defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield on play action.
He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down mark. Well, Kirk, Jacksonville State is in the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. Trying to convert with a sneak. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Check this call on 1st and goal. Receiver gets the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and this speed they have.
Second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive. Right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Quick throw to the left. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You've really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
4th down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown. Gamecocks. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Pass is caught on a comeback route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Breaks into the clear. Gets the first and still running. Impressive spin there. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Toss play to the outside. Fights off a defender. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Movement here from the tight end. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made quickly, but they're knocking on the door. Ball spotted at the 8.
And I love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Tough situation here. 2nd and goal all the way back to the 15. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. The pass ball is incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to chuck it again. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. They are pouring it on now.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the USF Bulls. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Brimstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Scanning the field. It's Henry. Short throw to the back. Behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down after a short gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it can be a long day.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds an open target on the left side. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Looking for his big tight end. It's broken up nicely. There is a penalty flag back near the offensive line, so let's check that out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. This pass is on target. When they bring him down, that's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Second down after that completion. A play action, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Bulls, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First down, it's play action. He lets it go on the move. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
First down and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. It's third down, quarterback in the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Going after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
With the catch, it's Thorne. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, it's Henry. He fires downfield. He makes the grab. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Bulls begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Bulls pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
But this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, USF.
Well, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. Pays off in a big way here, right? Because the defense is thinking about they're going to run the football. They load up and opens him up for an easy touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Hand off to the single back. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, even in a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
They're going to run it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, USA.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Finally decides to take a deep shot down the middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He's looking deep again. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Henry. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Bulls line up on 1st and 10 now. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Touchdown, South Florida. This offense is still clicking.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Flowers. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? End zone ahead. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll try to run this one in. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. They'll hand it off. And they'll get him down that time.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Memphis.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Wolves will kick it off to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. He keeps it on the design run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Tackle, but first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Send the back in motion. Dropping back. It's Henry. He escapes the pocket. Now looks deep left. He had all day. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch. Offense
facing second and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. An important third down and goal now. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And they will trot out the field goal team here. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Catch is made down the middle. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets rid of it on the move. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Blocked by the receiver. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll hand it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Flowers. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Heading for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Unity is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, and the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Looking for his big tight end. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Bulls have 1st and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down and 10. Scanning the field. It's Henry. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Quarterback tried to connect here on the in route, but I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Deep shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Makes it look easy.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Can he get there on the ground? There's a stiff arm. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Catch made on the out route. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. That completion sets up a third down play. A direct snap. First down, looking for more now. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Well, they trust the running game on third down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on third down. And once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little...
Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Memphis.
Well, here it's just pick your poison for this defense. Are you going to let the quarterback or the running back hurt you? They take the quarterback away, but nobody's there to stop the running back on the option pitch, and he makes him pay.
The important PAT gives him a 1-point lead here in the fourth quarter.
Snap ball, 27.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Leaning on the run game here. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. Tight end goes in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
First and goal, handoff, and we're able to get him down.
Chris, this is situational football, and this is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And it's a kneel down. The course in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit,